It's been a big day of racing, and Will Davison pushing on with the speed from yesterday, chased home today by Andre Heimgartner and Cam Waters. We'll start with Will, and it seemed to be a pretty big vibe out there for the Pertec victory lane and huge crowd response. What was that moment like getting out of the car and feeling the love here in NZ?
All right, you got me? All good. All good. Anyway, hi everyone.
No.
It was really special.
It's going through.
Yeah, audio. Yeah, there we go. No, it was a very special moment. No, really special moment. Racing here is always, you know it's something big, particularly for the New Zealand drivers. You see it every year, whether it's not me, but you see over the years the Murphs, the Scotties, the Shanes. Andre today, big moment for him. So knowing it's the last event here as well, the crowd's amazing. The passion of the fans is insane. A really good feeling to be here, and a lot of supporters of our team. It's iconic team here. So very cool, good race, and it's sad we're not going to be coming to these sort of circuits any longer. But I was looking at a video before the race, like the 1965 New Zealand Grand Prix, with Brad, one of our engineers who lives here, is a local. And just so much is unchanged, buildings and the old turn two. No, it was, a lot of history here. Yeah, cool day.
I'd love to know your thoughts on being in contention now for the JR Trophy tomorrow. It seems to be a very special one amongst the driver group.
Of course, it's got a lot of meaning to it, far greater than a motor race. So, but at the end of the day, ultimately we all go out there to race hard and win, and that's what JR did. So yes, regardless, it's just a great moment to talk about JR, see his family here, and reflect on who he was and what a great mate he was to so many of us. We'll go out there and race hard for him. Of course, it'll be a special trophy to win, but it's special that is the trophy for the weekend. And we'll just do what we'll do and go our hardest, and whoever wins it is very, very honourable thing.
Nice job today, mate. Well done. Andre, that thing's been pretty quick all weekend. Just as a whole, how much are you just enjoying yourself with the crowd response that you got? I've never heard anyone get cheered more for coming second before in my life. Are you just loving every minute of this at the minute?
Yeah, it was a bit funny. I'm like, obviously happy I came second, but they're like acting like I won the race, so it's cool to see that. And I could only imagine if we actually won the race, what it would be like. But they, I guess as a young kid sitting there, being on the other side of that, and then being, having them cheering for you is a pretty awesome feeling.
I was in your garage when the BP Ultimate Safety Car was deployed. The feeling there certainly was that you were hoping to not see it. Did you feel that in the cabin as well?
Yeah, well, I was just sort of doing my own thing, just looking after the gaps in the tyres and hoping to push for the last sort of 6 laps and stuff like that. And then obviously safety car puts you out of your rhythm. And obviously new cab doesn't sort of waste time, so I was very wary of obviously not getting caught up and going backwards at the safety car, but at the same time wanted to try and attack Will, but unfortunately just couldn't quite get there.
If you can jag another couple of results like this tomorrow, you too could be in contention for the Jason Richards Memorial. I'd just love to know your thoughts about that as a Kiwi.
Yeah, pretty special, obviously driving car 8, which he drove as well, and for the team that he drove for, and being a Kiwi, so I guess you could say it would mean a lot to everyone in our team, for every driver to win, but especially us, I guess.
Has there been any, sorry to interrupt, has there been any chat about that amongst the team at Brad Jones Racing? Is there an extra incentive?
Not really, I think everyone just knows what they're trying to achieve.
All right, well done. Best luck tomorrow. Take it over to Cam. First of all, great lap. Qualifying was awesome. Let's talk about Almiral qualifying, just how intense that whole session was today.
Yeah, it went forever, so with all the different parts to it, but my car was really hooked up in qualifying and got better and better as the sessions went on, so pretty cool to get the pole, obviously, and that was probably the highlight of the day, and then didn't get the best start today, and that's kind of where we lost the race.
I heard you say to Jess in Pertec Victory Lane that you got held quite a while on the start. Can you just elaborate a bit more on how that played out, the start process?
I kind of timed my start process accordingly with how, when I think the lights are going to go out. And they held us for quite a long time. And when the lights finally went out, I wasn't where I needed to be with the clutch and my procedures. So that's kind of why I didn't get the best initial launch. But it is what it is. It's the same for everyone. These guys did a good start. I didn't. It's part of motor racing.
All right, well done today, mate. Get into the journos in the room nice and quickly today.
Will, do you agree with Garth Tander that you are in the form of your life?
I don't know. Yeah. I feel like I'm in the best. I feel like I'm doing what you do in this sport. If you get all the chemistry together, you get a great team, continuity with a great engineer. All these things come together, and you start getting a car in a window that suits your style, and all coming together. I've had it before in my career on occasions, and it's a very fickle sport. We know that. So I've always kept believing, and obviously in an amazing team and great environment. And I'm just thrilled at this stage in my career that I've just got this shot again to have to have all of that, because it's a bloody hard sport. You need a lot of elements to come together to be sitting here. So I'm enjoying it, loving it. Don't know if it's my best, but certainly up there anyway.
And Cam, I think you've cut the lead to 7 points, 493 points. That's pretty much the question. Well, I mean, how realistic? How are you thinking about that gap? Do you even think about it?
I'm not thinking about it at all. I'm just wanting to go out there, qualify and pole and win races. That's what we're here for. It's a pretty special weekend for many reasons. So we want to win the weekend, win as many races, and put us in the best spot for Bathurst. And once we get through Bathurst, we'll see what the deficit is.
Andre, that's your best result in a supercars race in New Zealand. What does that mean to you to finish second? And also, is you surprised about the pace you've had in the car this weekend, and you feel could there be more tomorrow? Do you think?
As far as the pace in the car goes, it was good. As soon as he rolled out, it was not terrible. So that always helps, because you can just make little changes, work on your driving, stuff like that. So we still have a bit in qualifying to work out. The used tyre pace, I think, is much better than the green pace. So we'll just see overnight if we can tune that up and try and be a bit further forward to start tomorrow.
Andre, obviously, with this being you being one of the Kiwis in the field in the last Auckland SuperSprint, does that bring any extra pressure for you as a New Zealand driver, and does that lift at all, having gotten a podium straight away in the first race?
I guess so. Obviously, Shane's not quite up there today. I'm sure he'll be there tomorrow, but to be the Kiwi representing at the top, it's always good, and especially at the home round with all your family, friends, all that sort of stuff. It has a lot of meaning, especially for myself personally.
Andre, you mentioned it felt like a win by the fan reaction. Where does that podium sort of rate compared to the victory at the Bend last year?
I'd probably say, if anything, it was probably better. I guess the reaction, the Bend, you don't get a crowd like that at the Bend. So to do well in front of those people, and obviously my fellow countrymen is pretty awesome. So I'd probably say that was almost better than the win.
Personally for you, it was better than the win.
I'd probably say so. Yeah.
Beautiful, guys. Thank you very much, and good luck tomorrow.